And then he fucking turned crazy into a carnivore.
Hello, veg heads. Mike here from Antivegannonsense, and today, a warning to Americans, as it seems Spherage is having a road trip across the USA. Let's check his latest vlog as he travels from Jacksonville through to Atlanta.
Here I come to save the day.
Juice time!
I had this like physical education class and health class in high school where they were talking about how fat is like unhealthy.
Well, large amounts of fat is not good for you.
And carbs was like the healthiest shit.
I mean, are we talking about whole foods or are we talking about refined carbohydrate? If we're talking about refined carbohydrate, no, it's not good for you. But whole foods, yeah, absolutely they are.
And I have a friend, Bruce, and he told me, he was like, no, like brain and butter and all that shit is
Let's get
like the best food that you can eat, right?
Eating brains and condensed lactations of another species is the healthiest stuff on earth. Right.
And I'm like, no, like I was brainwashed. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like that's the opposite. And he sent me one of your videos.
Right.
And I fucking watched it.
Yeah, I've seen videos by Spherage before too. And honestly, I have never once looked at a single one of his videos and thought, wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about. I certainly wouldn't be one to take life advice from this clown.
And he was like, yeah, like he's just a dude who posts like emo shit. Cause we were in an emo band together in high school. And then he fucking turned crazy into a carnivore, but he's right about some shit.
So you're going to be taking life advice from a guy who just knows some stuff? This guy stabbed his classmates and he's a flat earther.
That's how I found out your videos.
Wow, look at these apex predators as they shred their food with their claws and talons.
Alright, should be about good.
Yeah, that just looks putrid and vile.
You guys were right when you said that I would like it here. Everybody who recommended me to come. The trees, especially, and the architecture. Such an old, dreamy place. Really recommend Savannah, Georgia, big time. Savannah, Georgia, I'll definitely give it a 10 out of 10 points. Lovely. Similar to London. Not really, actually. Raw goat milk right here in the grocery store. Pretty cool.
Which is perfect for baby goats. Which you're not.
I was vegan for 8 months and or somewhere around there, and it was terrible. There were some good things, but like I connected to myself spiritually, but I always do that. At the end of it, like I almost died.
Of course, he just happens to find a former vegan that apparently almost died. Well, there's another person that clearly starved themselves.
I really feel like I almost died. I was eating whole foods, plant-based, like kale and like raw vegetables.
I was eating kale and raw vegetables. Okay, so you were eating extremely low calorie foods. And you wonder why you almost died.
Like I would eat that every day, like smoothies and stuff like that. Pretty much like I got to a point where I couldn't sleep ever, just lay down all day.
So you were without energy, you were very lethargic and fatigued. Yeah, sounds more like you were starving yourself.
Honestly, really when I go back there thinking about it, it makes me really sad.
So thinking about all the animals that you were saving simply by not eating them makes you sad?
It was pretty depressing and deep down and dark and dingy.
Was it sort of traumatizing?
How can veganism be depressing? How can it be traumatizing? You're not taking part in the animal holocaust. How can that be traumatizing? That just doesn't make sense. How not taking part in the worst atrocities that mankind has ever perpetuated. And it was traumatizing?
Once I found your videos, I started eating raw meat.
Once I saw your videos, I started eating raw meat. Yeah, because that seems like a really sensible thing to do. Let's take the advice of some random dude on the internet that is eating raw, dead flesh. Yeah, seems legit.
I'm gonna eat over 1.5 years old chicken. I made it in winter 2018. It's corn fed. Smells just the same as a few months ago. I haven't aired it in 2 months now. Alright, will be fun. In it. Yep. Okay. This is the fat.
So there you have it. Sviraj is traveling America. Be warned. Let's just hope he doesn't go all Sviraj and start stabbing and biting people. And I really hope he doesn't come up here to Canada.